May you come in?
Yes. Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes. Please take your seat.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. So my name is Patrick Sebastian. So you can call me Patrick.
Yes.
Okay. I am your counselor today. So may I have your name, please?
My name is David Cherian.
David Sagria. Okay. So is it okay if I can call you David?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. That's great. So how are you doing today, David?
I think I'm okay.
All right, that's great to hear. So before we begin, I'd like to share a bit about myself
Okay.
and also the approach that we'll be taking in our session today. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm a Christian counselor. So what that means is that I will integrate principles of Christian faith and spirituality
Okay.
into my counseling practice. Okay, and my goal is to provide you a safe and a supportive environment so that you can share your concerns, your challenges, and also we can talk about your goals as well, right? Through the lens of Christian values and faith and your beliefs as well. Okay? And it is also important for you to know that, this session will be recorded.
Okay.
Okay? And even though it has been recorded, I assure you that any information that you're sharing in this session will be kept between you and I. And this is called confidentiality.
Sure.
Okay? So which means this information will not be shared with anyone else. However, there are some limitations to this, exceptions to this confidentiality. For example, right now, if you tell me that you're abusing a child or if you're a vulnerable person, I'm mandated to report this report these actions to the law of the state. To the government, because these actions are against the law of the state. Okay, and not just that. If I'm asked by the by the court of the law to provide any information, or if you're in a legal proceedings requesting for any any information, right? I may have to share those information which has been requested by the government, right? And finally, I just want to let you know this session will be monitored by my supervisor. Although my supervisor monitors this, my supervisor is also obligated to honor this confidentiality. Okay, your privacy and your safety is our main concern. It's important to us. Okay, so I would like to share about this informed consent with you, Mr. David. So this informed consent, it talks about my background and it helps you understand my professional relationship as well. Okay, now I'm a master's degree student in the Department of Counselling and Psychology at Canada Christian College. Okay, and I am not yet professionally licensed by the state. Okay, but as I mentioned earlier, I'm working under a direct supervisor. Okay, of a university faculty member, right, and the site supervisor, who are both licensed and they are certified by the state. Okay, so you can find the information of my site supervisor and the university supervisor on this informed consent form. Okay, my site supervisor is Dr. John Smith. Okay, you can find his number here. My university supervisor is Dr. Elizabeth Jones. You can find the contact information here. So I would request you to please read and understand this informed consent and disclosure statement and ask me about any part or anything that may be unclear for you. Okay, and my university department requires that you may sign this sign this consent form to acknowledge that I've provided you with this information. Okay, so please understand that you may end this agreement at any time. Okay, so please go through it and please sign this informed consent form, please. Thank you. All right, thank you so much, Mr. David. Yep, so I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have, and this is your time to talk whatever you wish, right? Whatever challenges you have, whatever concerns you have, right? I'm here to listen to you, I'm here to help you out, right? And I also want to let you know there's an initial intake form, okay? And I want to know more about you so that I can understand where you're from as well, right? So what is your full name, Mr. David?
So my full name, as I said, that is David Cherian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and where are you from?
I am from British Columbia, Vancouver.
All right, that's great. And what's your address?
So that is 1983 Prestwick Drive,
Okay.
Vancouver.
Right, okay. That's great. So, how old are you, David?
I'm 40-year-old.
Okay. Yes, and what is your date of birth?
It is 1984.
Okay, that's great.
August 14. Yeah.
All right. So, were you born in Vancouver or did you come here
so
as an immigrant?
my parents came here as immigrant, and
Mm-hmm.
I brought up here.
All right, that's great. And what is your marital status like?
I'm married,
Okay.
and I have wife, and we are blessed with 2 boys.
All right, that's great. That's great. And what is your spouse's name?
Her name is Elizabeth.
Okay.
Yeah, Elizabeth
Right.
George.
Okay. And how old is your spouse?
She's 30, going to be 37. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, what do you do, Mr. David? Are you working anywhere?
My profession, I am a civil engineer.
Okay.
I have masters in civil engineering.
Mm-hmm.
I did my studies from a reputed institution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was working with an organization called Covenant Builders.
Okay.
That's the thing, but now I'm struggling with a lot of things, especially financially. I'm broke now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working with this company for last 13 years.
Okay.
For the last 6 to 7 years, I am facing some difficulties in my job.
Mm-hmm.
In a position of they may terminate me.
Mm-hmm.
I started my career with them in the beginning of the company I was there. So I was working as a main site executive engineer of this the company.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my name and my fame and everything, and I lost it for the last 5 years.
Okay.
CEO says that I am not updated. I am using the old model and everything, the old style of architecture and everything. That may be the reason I'm not able to concentrate on my studies, especially I'm struggling my financial thing. Kind of I have a lot of debt.
Oh, okay.
My credit card is it's overdrafted, and yeah.
Okay, so are you a student here? You said you're studying, so are you a student?
No, I did my studies and everything, but I want to looking for my studies, but in this scenario, I am not able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to come to my studies years back, 13 years back. I was looking for my PhD and everything, but this financial struggle. Even I enrolled for my PhD.
Okay.
But I'm not able to continue that. Yeah.
Okay, so you enrolled in PhD, but you're not able to continue it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but currently you're not studying; you're just working.
Yeah. I am a citizen, so yeah.
Right. I understand. Okay, so I also wanted to know more about your spouse as well. Is your spouse working as well?
Yeah, she's a medical psychiatrist.
Okay.
So she's working with, but by profession or education, she's a medical psychiatrist. But she's working with the youths, youths people,
Okay.
especially in college level.
Mhm.
She's working with an organization.
Okay.
And they are helping the people to save themselves from, I don't know, might be, I think, the addiction or something like that. I'm not sure.
Okay, so when you say college level, is she a licensed psychiatrist or?
No, she's not doing that kind of, no, not like you.
Okay.
Because she has that one. I don't know why she go for the licensing and everything, but she's really good, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. So, so I want to understand, how did you get to know about this place? Was there any referral or anything like that?
I was just browsing, the Google, so
Okay.
it's just name came
Right.
up, so
I
yeah.
understand. So, also, are you currently taking any medication or anything like that?
No,
Is there
nothing,
any
no.
treatment history?
COVID, then that kind of,
Okay.
yeah,
Right.
not any kind of a long time.
Okay, apart from COVID and all of those stuff, you're not taking any.
No,
Currently, you're
no,
not taking
no.
any medications
No.
or anything like
Yeah.
that. Okay, so have you ever had a previous psychiatric treatment or anything of that sort?
No, never. This is the first time that I am meeting with, I'm
Okay.
seeking help for my issues.
All right, that's great. I want to know more about your family history as well.
Okay.
Right. So tell me more about your parents. What is your father's name?
My first name is Cherian.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
He's 68.
Okay, 68 years old. All right. And is he still working or is he retired?
He retired and he was like, he was working in a bank. So he's, I don't know, sometimes I can see that, he's giving financial advice. He over the phone, sometimes, because he has a lot of experience.
Okay, right.
He has his pension plan.
All right, that's nice. Yeah, so how about your mother?
Yeah, my mom's name is Rebecca.
Rebecca. Okay.
And she was a working woman. And she retired from the postal department,
Okay. How old is your mother?
She's 65 now.
65. Okay. She's retired as well, right?
She's retired as well,
Okay.
and she's good with the baking cakes and everything.
Okay. And what does she work as? If
She was working with the Canada Post.
Canada, what? I'm sorry.
Canada Post.
Oh, Canada Post. Okay. All right. That's great. So, and do you have any siblings, brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I have a younger brother.
Okay. What are they doing?
He's working in the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and which?
Like his father, our father is also more.
Oh, just like the father?
Yeah.
All right. That's nice. And how old is your brother?
He's 32.
All right. That's great. And what is your educational history like?
Mine, I have a bachelor's in civil engineering,
Mm-hmm.
and I did my master's in same.
Okay.
And when I told you, I enrolled for my PhD, but I couldn't complete it.
So you did your master's in civil engineering as well?
Exactly.
All right, that's great. All right, so have you worked anywhere else apart from your civil engineering work with Covenant Builders? Have you worked anywhere else?
This is the institution or the company I've working for last 13 years, I think.
Okay.
13
Any
14
previous
years.
experience, anything like that?
This is the major experience that I have.
Okay.
Others were just like, I struggled a lot to find my place in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I started with them. I can say that my career started and got a growth. This particular company, so pretty much this one.
All right, that's amazing. All right, so I wanted to know more about your psychosocial history as well. So what is the nature of your problem, David?
So now I'm in a very, 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 very pathetic situation in terms of my finance. So though I am working, I have ample enough experience in the particular field and everything. My problem is that my wife used to say I buy a lot of things.
Okay.
Things in a sense, my credit card bill is beyond the limit. It's due now, and what I'm earning, the money and everything is just going to pay my debts. I don't have the habit of drinking. No.
You don't have a habit of drinking?
No, never.
Okay.
I don't smoke, but I think my wife used to say I buy a lot of things. She says that I'm a shopaholic, something like that.
Okay.
Because when I get my money, I like to buy expensive shoes.
Okay.
Clothes. What all things sometimes That's, I think, most of the time I'm spending time for shopping. That's the thing, That's the main area that I'm struggling with. That's the reason I lost a lot of money. And I'm because of this financial issues, I am not able to concentrate on my work. I am not updated. That's what my CEO says that to me. I'm not updated. So I need to come out of this financial issue, and especially from this issue of this buying a lot of stuff. What do I say though? So I was using Ford F-150, and it was
Okay.
I bought that last year, and but now I changed that to the same, upgrade the sporty version. That also took a lot of money. My wife said that there was no need to buy, it was not necessary, so we had a huge fight, verbal fight and everything. So the thing is, initially me and wife has the joint account and everything, but now, as kind of 4 years before she separated, she said that she need to have a separate account. So I don't know how much she's earning, yeah. So this thing, these financial issues also affected our family life as well. Even I'm not in a good terms with my wife as well, because of this thing. I never cheated her. I don't do that. I will not do that. But this is the thing that she says she's struggling because of me. Yeah.
I understand. And when did this problem begin?
I'm not sure about that. I noticed about this one kind of 3 years back, I think. And I thought that I can control by myself.
Okay.
But I don't know. My wife rightly pointed that I have to take the help. I think that before going to bed, I decided that tomorrow I will change. I don't buy unnecessary things. I will control myself. But I do shopping every day. I like to go to the shop and check the things, and if I see that it's good, I don't think I need that one or not. I don't think. If I see that okay, that's a good thing, then I will buy the thing.
Okay, I understand that. And you said you previously had a joint account with your spouse.
Yeah.
And then she separated the account.
Yes.
Because you were spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. And how long was that?
It was 4 years before.
4 years before. So 4 years ago, you were spending so much. Your wife separated the account, the joint account that you had.
Exactly.
Okay, and after that, you had no idea how much your spouse is earning, and she doesn't care about what you're spending. Is it like that, or?
Yeah, somewhat like that. She always complains that I don't take care of the financial matters of the house, and even she said I don't buy any groceries, something like that. Most of the time she's spending money on those groceries or what are the necessary things, but I spend money on my clothing. I like to buy shoes. I think I have almost 100 pairs of shoes.
Okay.
We have an argument over that also.
Okay. And how often do you shop? How often do you buy shoes? How often do you buy clothes?
I would say 20-25 days a month.
Okay, 20-25 times a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the shoes, I will wear the shoes 2 or 3 times, then I will go to the thrift store.
Okay.
So, I don't like to wear after wearing 2 or 3 times. I never wear shoes more than 3 times.
I understand. Okay.
I like to buy new shoes.
Okay,
New
I
shoes and
understand.
hoodies.
I understand. And have you been shopping shoes and clothes for the last 4 years since you've realized that, or?
I don't know. Maybe before that, I might do it because when I started earning 13 years before, when my mom used to say before I get my marriage, I used to take my wife. She was my girlfriend, so we were dating. So I used to take her with me. So I used to buy the things for her. I used to buy that time it was okay. She enjoyed it. But when we started family, so she used to say we got married for last 8 years. So Before my first kid, after my marriage, after 2 years we got our first baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she used to say that when initial days of our marriage, after our honeymoon and everything,
Mm-hmm.
she used to say that you're spending a lot for all this apparel, your clothing and everything. You're spending a lot of money, which is not necessary at all.
Mm-hmm.
So we are family now. We started a family. So she is the one who took initiation for having a baby and everything. So I was not ready. But she said that we had expanded our family
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. So after 2 years, we got our first baby. Things were very smooth and fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when my credit card bills were getting due, because I spent a lot of money, kind of thing. Yeah. For me in my life, I can say that there is no day buying anything.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time I will buy something. Sometimes
Understandable.
most of the time I don't care about how much the price is that I just
Mhm.
buy the thing. Yeah.
Okay. So just to get a good perspective of what you're going through, let's say on a weekly basis, let's say from Monday to Friday, how often do you shop on a weekly basis?
So my office time is not stipulated from this my time to this my time. So it's a kind of So whenever I feel that I just want to go outside for relax myself, if it is stress, I feel to go and buy something. It's giving a kind of I feel I'm relaxed.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know the reason. I don't know how it started, kind of thing. But now I think that when I'm stressed,
Mm-hmm.
if I buy something, that's giving a relief, a relaxation. So yeah.
So when you shop,
Mm.
it gives you some sort of a relief, a relaxation.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah.
Okay, so I also want to ask you this: what if you don't shop, let's say for 2-3 days? How does that make you feel? What do you feel? How do you feel?
I would say I tried that. Not going out, or if I know that if I go out, I will go to shop and I will buy something and I spend money.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I tried my life was not only once, several times I tried to confine myself in a room, and but the thing is, 2 times this happened. So then I started ordering, I browsing in this online shopping and everything. When I bought a lot of things, I think online shopping is I bought a lot of things in online shopping. If I'm not going out, when there is a mobile phone or laptop which has internet access, I order this same thing through online, which was more than of that. I buy my own kind of thing. So I totally I couldn't control myself buying the things. Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't shop, it does make an impact on you, is it?
It's just stressing me a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I said, I have to buy things. It's kind of running low sugar. If there's no sugar, we have a craving for the sugar. Something like that. If I'm not buying anything, and I feel that I'm so stressed, that kind of feeling I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, what I understand from what you're saying is you're shopping because that relieves you from stress.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah.
That relieves you from all the stress that you get from work.
Yeah.
Okay. And how does it affect your family? I understand that you have you're not in good terms with your spouse because of this. I understand that.
Yeah.
How about your kids? How about your parents?
So, okay, this is also I think I notice. When I do shopping, when I get the things in my hand, I feel happy. But at night, when I looking into my bank balance or the credit card bill, I feel very depressed. That money I spent, I can return it and refund it, but it's not. I'm not doing that. I know that there's an option to stop buying or return the product and get back the money, but I feel when I see my credit card bill and the product, when I think about do I need to was that necessary to buy these things, I feel very sad, kind of depressed. I kind of I losing my self-respect. And I am not carrying my wife or I am not carrying my family.
Yep.
So I might think that I could have take care of my kids better than this way. Yeah.
So I want to know more about your childhood experience as well. Do you shop in the same? I mean, do you shop a lot in your childhood days?
I'm not sure, but I used to hear that my grandfather used to provide a lot of toys.
Okay.
So before we were moving to Vancouver, so we were in Toronto. So we moved to there. So my grandfather, he used to visit us in his vacation. He used to stay 6 months with us. So whenever he comes to visiting us, he was not citizen, he was in India. So whenever he used to come, he will bring the Indian toys, and he will come here and he will buy a lot of toys. I don't know. He liked me a lot. I used to listen that one. From my mother, my grandfather liked me a lot, loved me a lot. So he provided me a lot of toys, kind of thing, that sort of thing. Childhood, yeah, but I'm not sure when it started. That's the thing. When I was doing my studies, I used to work, and I never gave money to my parents. I always spent that money for my own. Might be started when I started working. I think so, yeah.
Okay, so here's my question. So when you shop, do you have a specific limit of budget? Do you have a specific limit or a budget, anything like that, or you just go and buy regardless of what the budget is, regardless of what the price? Do you go?
Yeah,
like that?
that's a main problem. I cannot control myself. If I think that I need that thing, that I'll buy that one. That's my main problem. That's the area that I use my credit card, and it will go.
Okay. So I understand that shopping a lot is relieving you from stress.
Yeah.
I also want to understand what are your other hobbies? Do you have hobbies, Mr. David?
Hobbies. I used to read academics books, which is very much pretty much related to my profession, and that was my hobby. I don't know whether can I call it as hobby or not. I used to make the drawings for new designs.
Okay.
And kind of thing, but I lost it. I lost it, and now I am not doing any of these things. I'm totally stressed, and with these financial issues, it's not allowing me to move forward. It is stressing me a lot. Pretty much, I am not having any hobby right now. Might be there, but I am not able to recollect what I am doing. Yeah.
I understand. Okay. So the triggers that you're shopping is because of stress.
Might be. I'm not sure. Might be.
I understand that. So the reason why I asked about the hobbies is because I understand that you love shopping.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you love to do apart from shopping?
So I don't remember any of these things.
Okay, so when you like that's the reason I asked you for hobby, so that I can understand that you love shopping. What are the other things that you love to do, just like shopping?
I like to.
Is it you said you love drawing, yes?
Yeah, drawing. Yeah, especially
you love reading
and everything. These were the things that I used to do. Apart from my career and everything. I was good in that, but what is recently I don't remember that. Yeah.
Yes. So, shopping a lot.
Mm.
You said you're shopping almost 24, 25 times a month,
Yeah.
right? And that is, you're doing that because you wanted to relieve yourself from stress.
And I like to do that. I
You
like
love
to
to do that, okay.
I like to do that.
And that is causing distress in your family. Because on one hand, your spouse is taking care of the family basic needs.
Yes.
She's buying all the stuff that is needed for the family.
Yes.
On the other hand, you're buying things that are needed for you, right? Do you so what is your realization like? Do you realize that you're spending more than what you're supposed to spend? Do you realize that? Is there a self-awareness or anything like that right now?
Something that I feel that now I am in a deep trouble of this finance situation. My family life, I'm on the verge of losing my family. Am I losing my job, my career? I'm just 40. This is not the time for retirement. And I have nothing. If I lose my job, I don't have anything. I don't have any source of income. So I think because of my shopping nature, it's putting me in trouble. That's what I think. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to understand, your relationship with your children as well. Tell me more about your children, David.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend with your children? What do you do, to show your love to them?
they're young. I told you that we just got married for the last 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
My elder boy is turning 6, younger one turning 4. They are in school, primary schools and everything. Even I don't find time to be with my kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I have to spend. I strongly wish to spend my time with my family, especially with my kids. But I don't. But I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Going to work. Before coming to home, I will be going to any shopping center or some mall or something. So purchasing stuff and coming back. When I see my kids, then I remember I could have buy something for them. They always looking to the shopping bags and everything, so they are expecting I bought something for them.
Mm-hmm.
And now the elder one, I think he's quite mature. He's understanding. Now he's don't ask daddy what is in that. But younger one, he asks daddy what is in that. When I hear that, I feel I'm broke. I did something wrong.
Okay.
It put me in a situation of so much disappointment kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So take me through, how do you spend your day?
So
When do you wake up? What time do you sleep? How long do you work?
I woke up at 6:30 to 7. So I do my morning thing. Sometimes I'll go for the walking. If it's weather is okay, I'll go for walking, and by 8:45 9 I'll leave for my work. So till 5 I'll be at office. Sometimes I have to visit the work site and everything. Then 5 o'clock I will be 4:45 5 I will be leaving the office. Then I will go for I feel that okay, I decide I will go home, but that will be leading to what would I say? Take me to some shopping center or buying some stuff.
Okay. And this is after work, is it?
This is after my work.
Okay. Right. Okay. And now, what if you don't shop on that particular day? Do you still feel stressful, or do you feel relaxed when you spend time with your kids?
I feel so much stressed.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel that I kind of I miss something. A feeling, a feeling that I I have to do something, but I did not do. I felt that I missed something. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, number one, I understand that you're starting to realize that, this habit of spending a lot is affecting you personally
Yeah.
in your personal life,
Yes.
right? And it is also affecting your family as well,
Yes.
because you're having you're not in good terms with your spouse, and also you're not able to spend a quality time with your children as well,
Yes.
right? And I'm glad that you're starting to realize that, because that is important. Okay. And I'm also able to identify certain triggers here, because I understand that you're stressful, you need relaxation, and shopping is, you're finding that as your relaxation, so that you can come out of all the stressful certain situations that you're
Yeah.
going through, right? So there are certain things we can keep in place as a goal. Now, on a particular day when you shop, tentatively, on an average, how much do you shop?
Average of 10 to.
Tentatively, how much do you shop? Like, how much do you spend on a single day for shopping alone?
We can go to, okay, average, if I take an average, $100 to $200.
Okay, so $100 to $200 you're spending on a single day. Okay.
Average, yeah.
So, for a short-term goal, now, how would you feel if you decrease the limit?
I think that's a better idea, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's say, now this is not a long-term goal, obviously, because the long-term goal is for you to live a stress-free life, for you to live a happy life with your spouse and with your children. That is a long-term goal.
Right.
And because of this habit, because it is stressing you a lot, it is affecting your family as well.
Yes.
And that is causing more trouble on top of this,
Yes.
right? So let's set a limit, right? I leave it up to you. Okay, you set the limit. Okay, on a particular day, instead of spending $100 or $200 a day, you set the limit, and let the limit be. And once you achieve on a weekly basis, you look at your overall spending, and you compare it with your expenditure that you've done in the previous month. You will find a gradual decrease in that, right? So let's take it slow. Let's take it one by one, right? Eventually, you will start contributing to your family, and instead of buying more things to yourself, right? In that way, you will feel good about yourself, and your family will also feel good about yourself, right? You can also set right a relationship with your spouse as well, right? So this will be our action plan for now. This is short-term action plan. Decrease the limit. The limit will be up to you. Decrease the limit of the amount that you're spending on a single day, and let me know how that goes. This session is not complete. We have another session as well, right? Hopefully next week, and let me know how you're feeling, because right now I'm here to help you get through the situation. Okay. And let me know how it went. You compare it with your expenditure that you done with last week and this week, and give me your perspective on how you feel next week. Okay. So I've taken notes on what the problems that you're facing, the challenges that you're facing right now. Okay. Obviously we will come up with more goals and more achievable goals, which will be helpful for you and for your family as well. Okay. So this is the short-term action plan for you. So let me know how that goes. Okay. And also we're always here. I'm always here for you to help you out. Okay. So if you need anything with regards to assessing your budget or anything like that, right, let me know. If you're not able to set a limit, right, I can help you with that. Okay, we do have a team that helps people with the financial advices as well. So let me know how that goes with you next week. We will meet again.
Okay.
So right now that you've shared your challenges, your difficulties with me, and right now you have an action plan on how to improve
Okay.
your situation from here. How do you feel right now?
I feel that I can work on that. That's
Yes.
I have to do something. I have to save my married life. I have to save my finance. I have to save my family. Yeah, I have to do something. Yeah,
Yes.
I'll try. I'll,
And this is the
I'll-
first
I'll-
step.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going towards the direction in
Mhm.
setting right your relationship with your family, and so that you can have a peaceful life as well with your family and with your kids. So yes, so we will meet again next week this time. Yes, and we can also talk about how this week went for you as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, David.
Thank you,
have a
Patrick, for
lovely
your
week.
help.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.